Another early morning. I'm going to pack all my stuff up and be on my travels. I'd just like to say thank you to the people of Scarborough. You've been really helpful, honestly, thank you very much. I've met a few people, but I can only remember 2 names really, so I'd like to shout out those people really. So Lindsay at the arcades, that's charged my phone and my power banks and things like that, and also Swally as well, so shout out to both of you. Swally walked with me last night, talked with me last night, and showed me this safe place where I can just camp and be alright tonight, you know what I mean, without getting bothered by any kids. So thank you all of you. I'm going to pack the tent away now and get out of here. Sorry mate, nearly got you then, didn't I? Sorry. Oi, here. So this is all I'm using as well as good sleep. I've got a tent and a sleeping bag. I ain't got no mats or anything like that. I'm not going to lie as well, I feel a little bit tired. I haven't really been sleeping all that good. I think the ground's a little bit bumpy for the past few nights. But I think I'll find somewhere smooth soon and get a nice sleep. Go. I don't know if anyone's ever recognised this before, but these bushes here, they're quite spiky, so when you smell them, watch you don't sting your face. But the smell, you get like a real nice coconut smell coming off it or something. It smells beautiful. I think it's called a gorse bush. It smells like sun cream or something. Basically what I've done here is I've got a longer stick which I use for filming, so what I'll do is I'll tie my phone to this stick and it makes filming a little bit easier. And this is dog rose, by the way, it's got loads of little thorns on it, so to take these thorns off. I'm using the stick now to film this, but it's a lot smaller, so I think I'll be better with this one. A lot easier to carry around as well. So I could use it as a walking stick, I think. To sharpen one end as well so I can stick it into the ground. Wow, now that definitely feels like a hardwood. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Give us a kiss then. Hi, hi, hi. Here, stop messing around with it. Go on. Right here there's a little stream and I keep coming across loads on it. And I don't know if it's clean water to drink. If I were right thirsty I'd drink it. But I'm not really that thirsty. And I've just seen a few people as well, so they're saying a little bit further towards where I'm walking there's a waterfall, so yeah. I think I'm going to try and look out for that place.
Are you still buying dog food for the dogs and that?
Yeah. So I've got, on my bank card, I've just been going into shops and things like that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I can avoid killing, then I will, but like I say, I will take these with me, and if I do get desperate and things like that, I definitely, because I've starved before and it's not good, man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, when I'm walking up coastline and people's telling me, oh, those dogs want feeding and things like that, you know what I mean? But that's just kind of situation I've got myself into before,
The dogs
you know what I
are in
mean?
bloody good shape. Where's Lurcher?
He's just behind, big in
Oh
there.
yeah, he's laying down.
And it always seems to me as well as when you're hungry and you haven't ate for a couple of days and then you're trying to do the hunting and things like that, that's when you're not really getting stuff, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From my experience, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
What about, do you have any experience with like fishing and foraging off the coastal?
A little bit, so I've got an SAS book and I've read quite a good few portions of that book, and in my bag there I've got tracer line, fishing hooks and things like that.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I've never caught a fish from sea. No. I've ate fish from sea, and that's what I met a fisherman like last year, and he basically saved mine and my dog's life, mate. You know what I'm saying? Because every fish he'll catch, he'll give me, and he also fed me and my dogs, like making the sandwiches and things. You know what I mean? And he was saying, look, those dogs need feeding. This is not good. You know what I mean? But like doing what I'm doing, it's like it's hard, man. It's part of life sometimes, isn't it? We go without food sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To be honest, I do say, I know it's a bit different when you're thinking, crap, when's my next meal coming? But, what's it? Fasting.
Yeah.
It's really good for you, isn't it?
I've fasted I've fasted quite a lot, and I think every time I do it, it puts me off doing it next time because I'm addicted to sugar and cakes, and I just love eating food. You know what I mean?
You did say you were going to try and cut that out.
Yeah,
didn't you? And like the first video, you like had all these cakes. And
I know, man. Do you know, like, because I used to smoke and things like that, and I've tried not to do it now. I think like last time I had one was like 2.5 months ago, so I think I've replaced it with like food and things like that. You know what I mean? I've stopped drinking coffee and things like that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I try not to have it.
See, I was not tempted to stop coffee, but then I've read that coffee is meant to be good for your liver. It helps clean your liver out, and so it's like you get one information from somewhere. Then, but I've tried to cut out sugar.
But I think too much of anything is bad for you. My problem with coffee, like smoking, like any other thing, is I don't have a little bit. I can't just have one, mate. I have to just completely go balls out on it all. So I've got no control over it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit scared of myself. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Do you want to say hello to Grandad and Mummy? Because Carl's going to make a video from this. Do you want to say hello to Grandad? Come on then, just say hello to the camera.
Hello, Grandad. Hello, Grandad.
It's Grandad who's shown me Carl's videos. So that's why we met him today.
Hello, Grandad. I've heard a bit about you.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my videos and putting word out there about me. You know what I mean? So thank you to your Grandad. Thank you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, my dad would imagine my dad would be like buzzing. My dad's got lurchers still.
Yeah.
He's got a lurcher.
We took it home not long ago.
Yeah, we took him, didn't we, not long ago.
Outdoor
Squad
Squad UK. Outdoor Squad UK.
Yeah, we just
Outdoor
need a few
Squad
more,
UK.
We need a few more subscribers.
Well, I'll subscribe to you later on, and that's for sure, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'll definitely check out Andrew Reynolds.
Yeah.
What's the Lanzarote one?
It was that. I changed it to Reynolds Outdoors.
Reynolds Outdoors, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have kept it Andrew Reynolds. It was Andrew Reynolds Hunting.
Yeah.
And it was doing okay. I was actually earning some money off it as well.
Was you really?
Yeah, 20,000 subscribers.
Apparently this stream of water here goes all the way down here into a waterfall, what I think joins the sea. So literally 2 minutes and I'll be there. check all this lot out here. A load of rubbish what I think they've pulled from ocean. And there's a broken lobster trap. I think I'll be able to fix that. I like to think about it. Oh. The force of that water coming down is unreal. It feels like bricks are hitting me. Really does. Very fresh. But I'm not done yet. I need to get one more thing. I haven't got access to a hot shower or a hot bath, so any chance I get like this to wash my skin, I've got to grab the opportunity. Seriously, I've been walking up coast and stopping in the tent, you know what I mean, so I've got to wash myself, man, you know what I mean. Ooh, cold. Well, I feel a lot better now I've had a wash. Really refreshing, that waterfall was. I think it's the first time I've ever had a wash under a waterfall. So doing what I'm doing, I have, like I said down there, I've got no access to any hot water or baths or showers, so I think whenever I can, I try and wash my skin, because I start to smell a little bit funky after a bit. Another thing as well, about half an hour ago, so I've put a little bit of the video that I've taken onto this video anyway, I met a pretty cool lad called Andrew Reynolds, who's got 2 YouTube channels. One's called the Outdoor Squad UK, and then Reynolds Outdoors. Pretty cool person. He gave me this gather. He gave me an Easter egg, which is now crushed by accident, but I'm still going to go up into the woods and eat it now. He also gave me some snares as well. So yeah, a massive shout out to that lad, and thank you, mate. You're a good lad. And yeah, I'm just going to go into the woods now, chill out for a bit, then hit the road again. So feel a lot better now. Freddo, one of my favourite chocolates. Happy Easter. So where I've walked this morning from Scarborough to, I'm not too far off Ravencar. It really has just been coastline and farmers' fields. Beautiful, refreshing, and I wouldn't rather be anywhere else. Thank you. One thing I'd like to clarify as well is when I run about that fisherman earlier that saved me and my dogs, his name was Dennis, and he lived in Leeds and they were originally from Latvia, so massive thank you to you if you're watching this, mate. I'll never forget that. Thank you, Dennis. Honestly, I don't want to keep going on, but I really do encourage anybody to take a trip down Cleveland Way. It's so beautiful. You won't believe it till you actually get here and see it. You see this here? Apparently it's an old radar station. So I'll see if I can get inside it and just rest my legs for a little bit. Looks a little bit abandoned, really. Definitely chill out in here for a bit. Beautiful view at sea and things like that. Quite a challenging walk as well, really. A lot of hills and hollows. A lot of steps going down and steps going up. I think you've got to be quite fit to do this walk. Haven't we? There's some really lovely places up this coastline. Some really nice places to have something to eat as well. This jacket potato was absolutely beautiful. So I'm not walking much further today. I've walked from Scarborough to Ravencar. So I'm just going to stay here now and chill out. Even though I haven't walked that far today, but it is Easter Sunday, isn't it? So I'm going to have a little bit of me time in this tent and just relax for a little bit. So again, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing and watching my videos. Thank you for supporting my channel. And I'd like to give a massive shout out to everyone in Mansfield Woodhouse as well, really, for supporting me and watching my videos. So thank you, and I'll see you all soon. And like I said earlier, happy Easter and enjoy the holiday. Bye bye.